Other researchers, though, have, not this use of narrowed, inducing a narrowed attentional focus, and can they now feel more energized to go for a run? But they have looked at the relationship between anxiety, depression, and visual experience, and found, over decades, evidence that people with depression or with anxiety, what their attention is captured by within the bigger global surrounding world are those things that are negative or reinforcing of their worldview. Now, that happens for everybody, that things that are on our mind tend to pop out, that if whatever we're thinking about, we might start seeing some version of it showing up in the world around us that captures our attention. That's an idea called priming. What we're thinking about might then lead us to attend to the world, to see things in a way that aligns with what we're already thinking about. It's just that when what we're thinking about are those depressive, ruminative, anxiety, fearful thoughts, when that is what is cognitively accessible, when that's what's going through our mind, then that's also what captures our visual gaze. So when we think the world is hard, the world is full of sadness, and that's the thought in our mind, and then we start seeing the people with frowns on their faces or who are experiencing anxiety, and that's what captures our attention, even when there's other people around that might not be seeing the world or experiencing the world that way, it becomes reinforcing. When I think that the world is threatening, and then I notice the threats that are around me, that confirms what I'm thinking, which heightens my anxiety or my fear, and then it further leads me to narrowly focus on those elements of the environment that are aligned with that worldview. It's really hard to get out of that. That's where the vicious cycle can come from. So that has been, really well established within the medical community, this selective attention relating to states of mental unwellness. That's been pretty well established. And so there's been some interventions done with people that have depression or anxiety, trying, saying here's a photograph of a bunch of different faces. Yes, it's artificial. It kind of looks like a page from a yearbook, a high school yearbook. But look for the faces that are smiling. Look at the faces that are smiling. Try right now, spend 10 minutes having your eyes focus on those and look at those people. That it is an effective intervention at improving people's sense of self-efficacy, of what can I accomplish next. They feel a little bit more energized. It doesn't cure depression. It doesn't cure anxiety. I mean, these are literal physical afflictions that we have. So that's not a quick fix, but it can produce a temporary change that might be a way to start getting out of that rut.